lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
So with Wade on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. They've got J.J. Redick. Shane Battier is out there with Carter. Then there's Chris Anderson, and it's Blake in at the 1. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. He took good advantage of that screen. Battier's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Thunder. Lynn kicks to Crawford. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists tonight. Second quarter basketball, about 1 minute played so far. The dish now to Redick. From deep. Pacers with the rebound. Smith's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Mavericks game, guys. That should be a good one.
Smith right side. Battier with the steal. Here's Redick. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. Indiana leading. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Lynn. Scooped up. Crawford kicks to Lynn. Left side, Lynn. Over Blake. Lynn's shot is off.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Here's Redick. Just 5 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Crawford. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Now here's Lynn, guarded by Blake. Lynn kicks to Smith. Wide open look. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Redick with the 3. Gets the bucket. Redick's got 5 points now this quarter.
He had no luck from the 3-point line earlier, so maybe this one will give him some momentum.
Outside, Lynn. Kicks it out to Crawford. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And here we get a chance to look at the story on Chris Anderson. Last season's stats for him.
Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now Blake. Battier with a screen on Lynn. Blake for 3. No good.
This guy's a good 3-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Now the feed to Smith. Over Redick. And it's Smith missing.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Blake with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Blake kicks to Carter. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. Blake's got 3 assists now in this one. The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Outside, Lynn. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Over Redick. And Crawford with the basket on the assist by Lynn. And that's 10 points for Crawford. And here is Blake. He kicks it to Redick. Fires for 3. Nice D from Crawford. The Pacers shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Outside, Lynn. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Back to Lynn. From down low. No good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Blake with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Here's Carter. Nice shot from the wing. Carter's got 4 this quarter. Indiana trailing here. Here's Lynn. Wallace outside. He passes it to Crawford. For 3. That's good. Crawford's got 13 points.
Starting to build a head of steam here. He had a good first quarter, but it's been even better here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. For the Thunder, Ginobili against Wade. Outside Conley. Passes it to Keenan. Tipped. It's stolen by Bobois. Now the Pacers moving it up. Ginobili dishes to net. And an emphatic dunk.
I like the awareness they had there. Guys were headed out on the break the instant the steal was made.
And they got the easy bucket because of it.
Now here is Conley. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Launches it. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Boozer against Blair. The drive by Boozer. Bobois outside. From past the arc. And the Pacers another 3.
And I'll tell you what, they might want to pay a little more attention to him defensively than they did on that last trip.
Thunder trailing by 6. Conley kicks to George. Kaman. Spates on him. Kaman passes to George. Matthews with the steal. Boozer dishes to Bobois. Indiana moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Boozer kicks to Spates. Bobois outside. Pass to Boozer. Kaman's there. Fades. Again, Indiana. Thunder have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Conley with it. He's picked up by Bobois. And it's Michael Conley with the 3.
Boy, that pick was a thing of beauty by Kaman.
Pacers leading by 5. Bobois outside. He feeds it to Ginobili. Spates the pass to Ginobili. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Thunder trailing by 5. Conley with it. Dishes it to George. From outside the arc. And Ginobili pulls it down. Ginobili's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now here's Bobois. He dishes it to Boozer. Paul George with the steal. Now Conley. On the wing, George. Kicks it to Wade. He's covered by Ginobili. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 10 points.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
Now here's Bobois. Boozer. He's guarded by Blair. With the fadeaway. Gets it to go. Boozer's got 4 this quarter.
He's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Gerald Wallace checked in for Indiana. Jeremy Lin comes in for Roddy Bogle. And here's Wade. He's got 10. Feeds to Conley. Shoots. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Lin. Spates. Over Blair. And Spates with the basket on the assist by Lin. Lin's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Conley. The pass to Wade. Over Ginobili. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Lin. Now the dish to Ginobili. The feed now to Wallace. Defended by George. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ginobili. 3-pointer. Gets it to go. Ginobili's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
Now here is Conley. He kicks it to George. Over Wallace. Rebound by Carlos Boozer.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Backing down is Wallace. Ginobili outside. Over George. That doesn't go either by Ginobili.
They may have to start looking for some other options because he's really struggling out there.
Pass to Wade. Wade left side. Knocks down the step back J. Wade's got 14 points.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
Lin kicks to Boozer. Working on Blair. Boozer goes in. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wade with it. He's got 14. He passes to George. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for George. Now here's Lin. 6-point game. Here's Ginobili. No good on that last second attempt there. And so that brings the